So they just launched a hotfix that buffed Gauss. Like
Ordis
they're
is angry.
I may require maintenance after all.
go away, Ortis. They just launched the hotfix that introduced the Atlas, like the Prime Access for Atlas. Just buffed Gauss. Like massively buffed him. Every ability and his passive was affected. So his shield regeneration went from 80% to 120% with his battery fully charged. His battery charge rate has been increased by 25%, so going from 0% to 100%, like I'm actually just reading it from the thing, at like going from 0% to 100% at full unmodded sprint now takes 20 seconds versus 25 seconds previously. So, oh, okay. Battery will no longer drain during Sanctuary Onslaught Zone teleport. I didn't even know that it did drain. Because I just don't go to Sanctuary Onslaught. Gauss Spectres will start with 80% battery. It's nice if you're using him as a Spectre, though I don't know how useful he would be as a Spectre, honestly. Fixed battery gain not taking vertical velocity into account. So you can jump now, and you will get energy. Your battery. That's cool. Mock Rush grants 1% battery charge per enemy hit during the dash. So when you run over enemies, it gives you energy to your battery, so you can charge it faster. That's cool. Don't know if it was needed, but that's still cool. Increase battery charge rate during continuous run by 33%. Wait. So not only do they give him a 1% energy gain when he runs over enemies, but he charges his battery faster while running? Can now jump from ground while running. Cannot jump in air without canceling the dash. So you can basically... Huh. That'll fix a lot of the issues on like the plains and the valleys where there's this little bitty twig that you can't jump over without stopping. So you just run face first into it. Depends on if your jump actually goes to the same height though, because of the fact you're moving so fast. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Add small synergy with Thermal Sunder. Running through a bubble will add its damage to your dash and impact burst. Wait. So you can literally set yourself on fire while you're running? Is that what that's saying? Is you set yourself on fire as you run, and then... So it's kind of like Zephyr's tornadoes in that sense. But it's only with his third. Fix the ability screen showing distance per energy and unintentionally applying... Oh, okay. So they changed it to where... Yeah, they did change it. So instead of it being like meters per energy drained, it's just drained per second. So my build actually isn't that annoying anymore because of the energy drain. So I can go a lot farther now because it's not draining my energy every like 3 meters I go. Huh, not bad.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Kinetic plating, decrease battery drain from damage by 33%. That's nice because whenever you would say like you took Gauss against, I don't know, the Exploiter Orb or something like that, his kinetic plating would just drop. It would just drop when you get shot. If it hits you hard enough, it just kills his battery for whatever reason. So that's a good change. While active, melee weapon hits will grant a small amount of battery charge. Okay then. Normal Thunder, they increased the bubble duration, so it at max level it went from 10 seconds to 15 seconds, so they added they added exactly 5 seconds to max. Increase minimum radius. Okay, so they increased the. Okay, so instead of it being like 33% of its max range, it's only 50%. So it shrinks by half instead of a portion of it. Split damage into 2 stats for cold versus heat. Increase damage for heat mode by 2 times. So... Oh, okay then. Remove blast damage stat. The blast will use the damage of the mode you are applying, cold or heat, plus the additional damage for canceling the status. So, in order to max damage with the blast, you want to hit cold and then heat. I think that's what that means. Because the heat damage now does double the damage of cold. So, yeah. It will... I'm guessing that's what they mean by that. Remove the blast... Or, oh, I've already read that one. Blast armor removal increased from 0 to 50% to 0 to 100%. So that's with redline active. So... Okay. Blast armor removal will now apply before the blast damage is dealt, causing it to be more effective. Oh, so it strips their armor before it sends them flying away. Good change. Okay. Increase redline gain rate or gain percentage rate by 33%. Oh, so instead of it having you go like a third of the way through the entirety of the duration, it's now just that tiny bit faster. Not bad. Increase projectile seek chance from 33% to 50%. Okay. I saw the projectiles hitting enemies quite consistently. Guess I'll hit them more often now. Decrease passive battery drain by 33%. So not only did they increase the percentage gain rate of the like amount of energy you'll have in your battery when it ends, but they increased they decrease the battery drain. Oh. Okay. General. Add new sounds to Gauss when his red line is filled and when it has been exceeded. So, they just added audio cue. That's not bad. Depends on the audio sound though. Hopefully it's good. Fixed angle at applying while holding aim with sword alone during Gauss Mach Rush, allowing you to become Zephyr. That was a thing? I hadn't even tried it. I know there's another glitch with arc guns. Like, you use your arc gun, you fire, and then you start using Mach Rush, and it just allows him to turn basically in place. Like, I'll probably show that whenever I actually get into a mission. Fix jumping while using Gauss Mach Rush across water, giving you no height, resulting in you getting wet. Yeah, that was a problem. If you were on water and you jumped or anything, you would just fall into the water. There was no way getting out of that unless you happen to bullet jump and be able to get to land or something that you can stand on. Fix slash status effects dealing full damage to Gauss while kinetic plating is active. Status damage will be determined by current damage reduction at the time of the status occurs. Well, that's a good fix. Yeah, that's actually a really good fix. Is there a... Oh, it's just the goals and the Fomorian. I'll probably do the Fomorian later.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. Let's do 30-minute Kuva survival. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. No, I'll just do this. Just mainly to see the changes. Void's a good place to run around in.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
We know the mission. We will not fail.
Oh wow, yeah, that actually does give him... Okay, that... It doesn't even look like it would be cool if they added an animation to him jumping while doing that. He just kind of bounces, like, just hops. Like, there's no animation there, he just jumps. I mean, it's still a really nice change, but... I'm actually gonna go ahead and show that archetype glitch that I was talking about. So, you aim, doesn't do it. But if you... That's also another glitch with him. If you Mach Rush, sometimes it just makes his arc disappear. I think it's only with the Grappler though, but you fire, and you're able to turn in place. It breaks his like turn radius. Stupid. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a glitch, so yeah.
They've turned off critical life support systems. I suspected they might try this. Stand by for support. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
So you only do your ground jump, you can't do a double jump. That's an interesting sound for it. For his red line maxing out?
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes a lot less energy to sprint. Especially in Mach Rush. Or not Mach Rush. That's the name of his sprint. Redline, I mean. His redline cuts its cost by 50%, so... not only did they change it to where it takes energy per second, but it still costs half. So instead of me using, what was it, like 5 energy, almost 6 energy, so I'll be basically using 3 when Redline's maxed. Or Redline's active, actually. I think it's just when it's active that does that. I just want to see it giving energy when you melee stuff. They didn't really specify if it was just like red line or. No, it's not just with the red line. Okay. This isn't Mott, so it's not as much of a challenge, but actually Mott's not even really a challenge. But yeah, I'm just looking at the changes that they made.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I haven't been able to really see if my shields have been recharging faster though. Come on, keep doing damage. Yeah, the shields do recharge faster. They recharge a lot faster now. It's not bad. Was just looking at that Discord message.
My warframe is strong.
Get ready for a capsule.
Well, it's Active 5 because I've basically seen what they've changed, sort of. Actually, hold on. I haven't seen the armor strip.
Additional life support has
Oh, actually, I haven't seen that as well.
Let's go on the offensive.
See, it's okay. There, I could tell.
Extraction is available if you need it.
See, the thing is, though, is like Redline also increases
This will
the.
help our cause.
No, actually, no, it doesn't increase the damage of his third. Just these enemies are too low level for me to actually see if it's stripping their armor or not. I'm just gonna go into Simulacrum. I mean, it's not a very good testing ground, but I'm just trying to see if it actually does strip their armor 100%. Okay. Just go ahead and max them out. So they actually survive it. Why did I just do that? Oh wow. So because of the energy drain, like decrease for Redline, it's actually just sprinting with my build causes his battery to charge. Yep, 100% armor strip. Cool. Thing is, though, is I didn't see if there was an effect for him running through like one of his bubbles. I'll just use the Gas City walkway scene. I would use the planes, but the problem is the planes isn't that well optimized, so... Oh, it's not even what I thought it was. But it'll still work for what I'm trying to do. Is there an effect of any kind? Not that I can see that's any different. Well, except for maybe that. I don't really recognize that from what I saw it before. Yeah, that's still a pretty big area with his third. Okay, is that effect there when I'm just running normally? It is. I don't know what it could be then. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know why my gun was on my back there, but whatever. So yeah, that's the changes that they've made to Gauss. Which, I mean, it should make him work a lot better. I mean, he was already powerful as it was, but now they've made him even more powerful.